This weekend, all eyes will be on Lafia. Now, this as the 2025-26 Nigerian National League season officially kicks off with what promises to be a thrilling curtain raiser. Now, the season opener scheduled for Saturday, the 8th of November at the 8,000 capacity Lafia City Stadium will see home side FC Basira lock ons with the historic Mighty Jets of Jos in a fierce group Conference C clash. The atmosphere is expected to be electric as the league ushers in a new campaign of battles, storylines, and emerging talents. Now, in a major boost to the opening ceremony, the Governor of Nasarawa State, Engineer Abdullahi Sule, who will serve as the special guest of honor. He will also perform the ceremonial kickoff, officially signaling the start of the new NNL season. Also in attendance we hear will be the President of the Nigerian Football Federation, Ibrahim Gusau, including the NFL General Secretary, Mohammed Sanusi, and also the Chairman of the Nigerian National League, that's George Aluo, alongside board members and key football stakeholders. So fans are looking forward to a very best of the Nigerian National League season, and also for players, they're looking to get bonuses from the newly deal by the NNL, and including getting a win. But joining us to talk more about what to expect and what to look forward to, the season as it kicks off on Saturday, is the chairman of the Nigerian National League, Mr. George Aluo, joins us this afternoon. Good afternoon to you, sir. Thank you very much for joining and welcome to In the Game.
Thank you very much, my dear colleagues out there in the studio. We're in the game together.
All right, we're in the game together. Finally, after a series of meetings, series of waits, the anticipation, the season opens on Saturday with FC Basira against Mighty Jets. What makes this fixture the ideal curtain raiser for the NNL 2025-2026 season?
Thank you very much, Favor. Well, what makes it an ideal pairing is the fact that it is going to be a North Central derby, and you know what that means when you have that kind of derby. Basira up against Mighty Jet. Basira might be new in the Nigerian football scene, but they are trying to cut a niche for themselves. They are trying to emulate their big brothers, Nasarawa United. That is talking about the home team. Then if you talk about Mighty Jet, of course, you know that Mighty Jet is one of the most supported teams in our country, Nigeria. They've been here since in the 70s. So Mighty Jet is heavily supported, and I see a good number of their supporters pouring into Lafia to be part of this season opener. So it promised to be an interesting one. We looked at the pairings. Initially, we wanted to start the season in Makurdi, where Lobby Stars would have been taking on City. But in line with our belief that we want to go for the very best, by the time we did the stadium inspection in Makurdi, we discovered that the Makati Stadium will not be ready for the kind of game we want to play. So we moved the season's opener to be the one between Basira and Mighty Jet, which is going to be a thriller, like I told you. And moving forward, until Makurdi is ready, Lobby Stars, who are relegated from the MPFL last season, will be playing their home matches here at the Lafia City Stadium too. But the only match for this weekend is the one between Basira FC and Mighty Jet. After that season's opener, by next week, then all the other week one matches will take place.
All right, interesting. You've been able to also let us know why these teams have been picked as the curtain raiser. We've also seen significant buzz around the season opener, including the attendance, the proposed attendance of top football dignitaries and the governor himself. What does this level of support mean for the league?
What it means is that people are following the Nigerian National League. Since the NNL board, the present board of NNL came on 2 seasons back, we've always had a wonderful season opener. This is the second time we are coming to Lafia for our season's opener. The last time we came here, the governor himself, Engineer Sule, was present at the stadium alongside his deputy, Dr. Emmanuel Akabe, and the 3 serving senators from this state. So we hope that it's still going to be that kind of setup when we play our season opener on Saturday. That is precisely tomorrow. Engineer Sule has assured us that he will be there alongside his deputy governor and the commissioner of sports. The NFF president, Ibrahim Gusau, will be here. The secretary general, Dr. Mohammed Sanusi, will be here. Gusau has always graced all our openers, and he will be in Lafia for this one alongside the secretary general. We expect a opener. Last year, when we did the season opener in Abakaliki, it was watched by the governor of Ebonyi State, Right Honorable Winfrey, alongside former Senate President, talk about Pius and Pius. So we hope to see these dignitaries watch our season's opener Saturday here at the Lafia City Stadium.
All right, the NNL, the second tier of the Nigerian Professional Football League, has been described as the engine room of Nigerian football development. What new measures are in place this season to improve the league structure and competitiveness?
The measures we have put in place is to ensure that we take this game to the private sector. And if you discover, in the last 2 seasons, we've cleaned up the league, we've made it very entertaining, we've made it very attractive, and we are now beginning to get corporate sponsors to buy into the league. That is what we've been able to do in the last 2 years. When we came on board, people felt that the first thing we should do is to get corporate sponsors involved. And I said, no, as a journalist, I know that you need to package a good product. And by the time you take that product to the market, people will show interest. And that is what we have done. When we came on board, they were saying that the NNL, which we pride as the most important league, was a cash and carry league. We changed all that perception. Clubs are winning on the road. We ensure that the matches are seen on television via our streaming partners. Having done all of that, we now have corporate bodies who showed interest. You know that Bet Power showed interest in the league, and they are now our partners. And what we even did as a league body is that we don't really want the money to come to us. That is a 500 million naira deal for 1 season alone, and 360 million of this money is going to the clubs, courtesy of the locker room bonus. And if by tomorrow, Basira and Mighty Jet, whoever wins, while the players are still in the locker room trying to shower, they will get their winning bonus. That is 20 players and 5 coaches will get their alert. And that is massive. And we're talking about 56,400 naira for every player and every coach. So for us, this is a big boost. It makes the league very much more competitive. And then our Pro-Star partners, our kitting partners, are equally giving the clubs 10 balls for the season. So they're not going to buy balls for their match games. And these are FIFA-approved match balls. And we hope to attract more corporate bodies to be part of this league, because the doors have opened now. People are now taking us serious. They now know that we are running a truly professional league. And my appeal to corporate Nigerians is to identify more with the Nigerian National League, because we're really ensuring that we do the very best. And if you look at in the area of officiating has improved so much. And what we have done to improve this officiating is because before the referees come for their games, we pay them their indemnities. Unlike in the past, when referees are owed indemnities, we have not owed any referee one dime in the last 2 seasons, and we hope to maintain that. We've been prudent with the funds, and we have told corporate bodies that if you want to be part of the league,
All right, I think we lost connectivity with Mr. George Aluo. We hope to have him back. I mean, interesting conversation right there, talking about what to expect in the Nigerian National League season. Don't forget, the season kickstarts tomorrow with just 1 game. Basira FC against Mighty Jets. I mean, Mighty Jets is a traditional side when it comes to Nigerian football in Plateau State, Jos, and they will be traveling to Lafia to take on Basira FC right there. That's the first game of the season, and it will be played in different conferences in different parts of Nigeria. And wherever, at the end of the day, we have some teams that would progress from the NNL to the NPFL, and that would also, you know, transcend into interesting football. But we have George Aluo back. George, you were talking about, you know, referees, how, you know, the league has also ensured that the indemnities are paid, referees are not being owed. I'll kindly finish with your thoughts, sir.
Yes, what I'm saying is that we have ensured that referees' indemnities are paid. That is a top priority for us. And what we are appealing to Nigerians, corporate bodies, is for them to take this challenge of referees' indemnities away from us, like GTR is doing to NPFL, because paying referees' indemnities is key when you want to get good officiating. But on our part, because of the way we have managed our fund prudently, we have prioritized referees indemnities. Before they go for their games, we pay them. And this year, we're even adding something to the referees indemnities because we want the referees to perform better. We want clubs to win on the road. So that is the way to go. Last season, you see that the results clearly reflected the fact that officiating was good. And we hope to maintain that this season. And again, we want to play in TV-friendly stadia. We have inspected all the facilities of the 36 clubs. Like I told you, we would have started in Makurdi this season, but because the Makurdi Stadium is not ready, we had to move to the Lafia City Stadium. We're not going to compromise when it comes to infrastructure. We're not going to compromise when it comes to officiating. We're not going to compromise when it comes to matches being taken live via our streaming partners. I want to be in Abuja and watch games being played in Calabar. I want to watch games being played in Kano. I want to watch games being played in the Ramos Stadium. So this is a time when no club should be talking about not being able to stream their games. We may not be on conventional television, but we want to see these matches via other social media channels. All right,
Mr. George Aluo, I want to say thank you to you. But before I let you go, I mean, once innovations are brought to you in our league in Nigeria, somehow the media seems to be marginalized. I mean, what are the plans for the fourth estate of the realm to further be part of these wonderful innovations from the Nigerian National League? Are there plans to say, okay, these are what we're looking forward to ensure that more media, men and women, come around to preach the gospel of the Nigerian National League?
Yes, Favor, I agree with you, and I am part of that is my constituency. We are discussing with our partners, Bet Power, to see how, one, they can empower the media officers of the clubs to do their job better. That is on the pipeline, and we're actually going to create an award for the best coverage when it comes to TV, radio, newspaper, and online platforms, because we want to encourage the media to do more for us as a body. So the NNL, we're looking into that now, and we are going to come up with awards that will equally benefit the media.
All right, thank you very much. We look forward to an exciting season, an exciting opener on Saturday in Lafia, and we hope that this season would, of course, be better than the previous season. Thank you very much for your quality time, sir.